The one thing that I've noticed in a few of our most recent games is that our centre-backs have had tons of time to just come out with the ball themselves. And they've just been reluctant to do that, and they've been sitting deep on the edge of the box, still trying to play passes without enticing pressure first, without unbalancing and disorganizing the other team. Okay, so we're going to touch on that. We're going to be building out today with our centre-backs taking their space. We're visualizing playing against a team that's playing a low block against us, like about 3 or 4 teams have already. Okay, so we're going to work on that and then connecting with the midfield to then penetrate into the attacking half. Good, so the ball starts from Sam and Tate, playing to Marcus. Marcus and Reggie are dribbling, playing into Brendan and Clayton. Dribble forward to that next cone. Sam and Tate replace. You guys come straight through the middle. That next ball can go. Tate. There we go. Lots of talking from the start. Let's go. Good habits. Check off the cone. Get your passes right. Get your touches right. Good habits. Sam, let me take your spot. Yeah. Just jump out. Just finish it off. Just go up the top there, Sam. We got it. Sam's got it. Good. Okay, especially for your centre-backs. If you are a centre-back and you're playing this spot, I want you to just relax and take your time, like we would in a game, if we're not being pressed. I'll get it, then I'll read what's going on, and then I'll carry. Okay? From here, I want you to play into a midfielder and drop and offer some support again. Then bounce it while it continues. I join. Okay? Especially for my centre-backs, just take more time. Okay? Cam, jump out here. Centre-backs, take your time, relax, read what's going on, then move forward. Off we go. Centre-back, yeah. Once you make that final pass, tuck in and support it. Looking at the yellow line up there is this dashed line. So I want these 3 midfielders attacking the small pug goals to stay beyond that line and create as much space as you can with it. Okay, and then blues are going to be attacking the small pug goals. Pinks, everybody else in pink who I don't give your name out, you're coming towards the big goal and you'll just rotate. Okay, Floyd and Cam centre backs to start with, please. Wyatt, Lars and Beckett in blue. You guys are all attacking the pugs. Lars, I can't quite see where that yellow line is, but make sure you're other side of it. Cool. Let's play. If you want, start again. Ah, get out of here. No. No, yeah. Good question. Good, we'll let Marcus get set up. Once pinks win it and break like that, it's live. Blues, you have to recover. If you want, good. Play, play, play! Good. From here. Good. I'm out, Floyd. You can drive in there, Floyd, yes. React. Start again. Beckett, you can react now. Yeah. As soon as they win it and break, react and you can go defend. It's only building out. I want you to, what? Yes. Good. Hey. Wyatt, that was a good run.
That was so weird.
Drive, drive. Who's coming in?
Hey, see it.
Move it, swing it! Swing it!
Swing it to the other center back, Beckett.
Good.
Yeah. Come on. Move it again, other way.
Talk, Cam.
Other way. Look up. Cam, talk to him. Yeah, swing me. Turn.
Hey, what?
Better.
Where's him left still? Hey, come on. Where's him left, Marcus? Come on.
Okay, bring it in. Pinks, bring it in too. Brendan, what do you see?
Too slow, not enough communication. Everything we talked about.
Floyd, Cam, what do you see?
Yeah, just sometimes when we distribute into the middle, we sort of don't know what to do. It's worked a couple times when we initiate those slips early, but we just play into the middle, being three in front of us, that kind of stuff. We like,
I think the point is driving to get one of the midfielders to step in.
yeah, but sometimes like underlapping runs there as well.
They can drive through the yellow line, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that going to be possible for Floyd to drive across that line if Beckett and Lars are sitting on that line? It's going to be tough, right? You're killing that space for Floyd to take, right? So that's what I'm seeing right now. Wyatt started to figure it out. He was playing back here on this backside, and Floyd then was able to find those gaps to him deeper, right? So I want you two to try and stretch them. Play off the back shoulder as much as you can to create more space for the centre backs to come into, okay? if you're playing on this back shoulder all the time, it's really hard to mark you. Beckett, Lars, right? So then you can come this side or that side and still just beat them on the backside with one pass. You don't have to be checking in front of them all the time. I feel like you're making things a little harder than they need to be sometimes, right? You're very good at keeping the ball when you're in here, right? But if you can find the ball in here and turn and take advantage straight away, that's what I want to see. Okay, so try not to kill your space too much. Okay, make it bigger. Good. Anything else, Chaucer?
Yeah, so if I'm Cam and Floyd, if Reggie's pressing, we're behind Reggie to swing, but if Floyd steps up, let's step up with him. Little pass in the midfield, and then over to the other side.
Yeah,
It's big.
I've seen that a couple times too.
So if we're kind of waiting, just go in the center mid, over to the other center back, and then in this, so that one puzzle should be 2v1, 3v1.
Yeah. So this example, Floyd's beat Reggie, Cam steps up. Okay. Maybe it looks like that. Big swing. Cam can then take that space too. Okay. Good. Pink switch in.
Yeah, set it up.
Ball's coming in. Let's go.
Yep, back this way.
Good work, Carlos. That's all right. Well done. That's better. Beckett, Lars, much better. Well done. Good. Goal. Good. Good, Lars. Those blindside runs, Blues, are really difficult to track. Once you check and don't get it, get out again. Good. That's all right. I like that pass. Yes, well done. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Floyd, that was a really difficult one for Lars to control. You could continue to take your space there too. Good. React, Pink. React. You get a free kick in a game for that, Clayton. Set it up. Pink's here. Can we be more compact and work together? Right now, you're just man marking and you're too stretched, right? Don't worry too much about them. Think about defending collectively. Like right now, shift. Shift, make sure you cut off that backside and you're aware of it. Unlucky. Same again, Pink. That was better. Try and get them trapped in one space, then you can win it. Try and keep them this side, Carlos. Keep them one side. Good, react, react! We had a split second there, Pink, where we backed off when we should have went forward. It's much better, Blue. Aaron, shift. Good, couple more. I got it, Kanan. Okay, Brendan, ball to Cam real quick. Come where you were, Cam. Carlos, where you were. Okay. Now I don't really want Cam having to put himself in this position where it's trying to beat him 1v1. Okay? He got out of it and we got away with it, but it was a little too tight for my liking. Okay? That might not work. This 1v1 situation at regionals or Denver, the tournaments that we're going to. Okay? So just play that if it's on, and maybe Lars bounces back, or you turn back and play there. Okay? You three, Wyatt, Lars, especially, if you see that Cam, play the ball back. If you see that Cam is under immediate pressure there, check two and help him keep it. Okay? Come in. Let me take your spot. I'm right here. I don't want to beat him on a dribble. Okay? So check in or check in. One of you. And then I can play that and get out of it. Okay? Don't take those risks. 1v1 centre backs. Okay? Let's go. React. E. Good play from the goal kick. Well done, Pink. Help him out. Good, we have to help him a lot quicker there. Good, Carlos. Good work. Keep it up. Good. Good, well done. Pink, switch. Blues, grab a drink if you want it. How come I don't trust you guys? Reggie, do a lot of work here for us to put pressure on the centre backs. Make it.
Keep them one side and pressure.
Yeah. Kind of. Well, mix it up so they have to make good decisions, whether to go back to the keeper or dribble out. But yeah, just give them a little bit of time to receive it first, because that's what's happening in our games. It's like the centre backs, the centre forwards kind of sitting off them, letting them get it, and then going to close them. So. Okay, Floyd, let's go. You're in. Okay, we're going again. Good. Good. Hey, Floyd. When it's so tight like that, Floyd, don't feel like you need to penetrate and force that pass. Okay? We can't afford to give it away there and get broke on, right? Just turn back and play your keeper if you need to. Cam, you saw this to Floyd? Okay. Lars, Beckett, and Wyatt took all of those pinks right out of that space, and there was a great ball here to Floyd. Okay. When your teammates totally unbalance the other team, look for that weak side. Yeah. Good patience. Continue to stretch and blow. Good. That's all right. I like that one. It's all right. I like the patience there, Blue. Centre back's good. Well done. Okay, hold it there, Brendan. Grab a quick drink, Blue. Tate, switch with Cam for me. Marcus, switch with Wyatt. No.
Like, why not? And I'll happy to mention if they can too. It's like your first 5-10 minutes of the game, you're not gonna take a risk 1v1. But what if the forward is Giroud instead of Mbappe?
Yeah.
Type deal. Then you can know you have a little bit more.
Yeah.
But you have to have just decision making and see if we go Marcus to the other side. Like the pass I talked about is just so huge.
Yeah.
But the center mids have gotten their spacing a lot better. And heads up, B-Dog. You know, in a game they're going to have an outside back too. It's another option.
Yeah.
Outside the channel, right? So
Yeah,
just
exactly. Good, Floyd, well done. Beckett, Marcus, and then especially Lars backside. Awesome, well done. Good movement.
Go backside. Shift, shift. Yeah, play. Back to me if you need.
Tate, smart with your decisions. Okay? Let's try and read what's going on.
why not? I think the question is too, Ross, like, do you guys have a game this Saturday?
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll happen on Saturday.
Yeah.
You know? Obviously totally different story, but my guys on Thursday played out of the back for did 20-30 minutes of it. We're looking great, and then my two center backs just weren't asked for the ball and goal kicks in our game. I was like, boys, we worked on it. What's up with that? So. What's after this?
Same thing, but with outside backs too. We'll just open it up some more.
me want one of those boards. My black and white one. It's a little boring.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. A fancy pen too. One more.
Here we go. Set on a good one.
Good tape. Aye, Tater. Good, bring it in. Good. Much better there from Blue to create space with those midfielders. Good job. For me, that's typically most of my sessions. That's the number one point, is creating space. If you have the ability to create space, then you're going to be able to give yourself more time to make decisions, have a good touch, get your head up, connect with your teammates. Okay, if you aren't very good at creating space, you're going to find yourself playing under pressure all the time. Okay, and those little back shoulder runs, backside runs is vital. I think, especially as centre mids. If I'm always playing on this side of Sam and he always has to drop deeper or be looking, checking his shoulder, trying to find me, okay, it just makes his defending a whole lot harder. Okay, and as soon as he turns his head to find me, that's my cue to then go get it. Okay, because he's going to be like finding it really hard to react to that. Okay, so always, as much as you can, especially centre mids, try and play off that back shoulder and be pushing them further back. And if they're not coming with you, then get it in the pockets on the backside so you can just turn and go. Okay, much better. The other piece there was from our centre backs in the decision, whether they are under pressure and they have to play out. Okay, we found ourselves kind of in this position a couple times and trying to beat them on a dribble. I want to try and avoid that. Tate, Cam, Floyd, Tyler when he's here. Okay, I do not want to give the ball up here trying to beat that striker 1v1 on a dribble. Okay, there's going to be times when you can, all right, but I want to try and avoid that as much as possible, especially if it's a quick, sharp striker. Okay, I would prefer you to check in, play it, peel out, bounce it. Okay, and then you can do something again with it. All right, obviously we would cut into this channel, so it was a more difficult option, but sometimes you played into like Beckett, for example, and he whipped it out to the other one. Okay, that's a great option. Okay, good.
One thing I'll say is you definitely have to make the decision to drive early. Like, you have to know you're going to do it before you get the ball. And, like, on the ball.
Yeah, so you're kind of reading what this striker's going to be doing. Yeah, good. And then once we've kind of beat that 9, it's about unbalancing, disorganizing, and detaching these 3 that are marking you, right? If you're like that and you're just playing in front of them all the time, you're not making them work for it, okay? But as you got into it and you started playing back here and stretching that out and playing here, then all of a sudden their defending's a whole lot harder, okay? Stretch them out, play on the backside, okay? Then you can check in and you have all of these spaces to play with. Much easier. And then after that, the last point in this situation would be to score. But obviously if we get the ball in here, these areas, we're looking to play into our wide forwards and break, or into Reggie's feet and combine with him to go forward and score. Anything from you guys? Chaucer? It was a lot better.
Yeah, just more decision making, right? And that first 5-10 minutes of the game, kind of feeling out what forward line you're dealing with, and then different moments, different game situations, just knowing when they're gonna be, running at you like crazy and when they're not.
Good. Grab a quick drink, and then we're gonna move on. Okay, same thing, but we're gonna add in the outside backs and push the field back a little bit. You 3 I want you to play higher up and give the centre backs and the outside backs space to play out. Okay, Lars will, or Beckett, okay, will mainly be the ones that drop in deeper. Okay, I'll let you guys make that decision. Sam, shift. Don't worry about him just yet. Stay connected to your midfield. Now shift. See, Sam, in a game you'll have your full back line to worry about that too. Okay, just stay connected with your midfield three. Good. Clayton, shift. Condense this space. Watch your backside too. Marcus, you might have to tuck in, split these. Good, Wyatt! Thank you. Start again if you need to, Aaron. Lars is good. Aye. Lars is good with the better pass and an earlier pass. Take your space. Yeah.
Slows us down. Gives space time to adjust.
We can get away with that stuff in our own team, but not when we go to tournaments. Not when we play better competition. Get on him for that stuff.
That's just a check towards Floyd that you can tell him.
Back to it.
Come again. Good. Aaron. That's all right. Come again.
Good, Wyatt.
Floyd, try and receive that one a little more open so you have that option to come all the way back. And that, right? Just try and open your body just a little more. Give yourself more options.
Drive. Hey, who's coming in here? Beckett, pull out.
Decisions, Cam.
That's it. That's the right idea. Tuck in. Pink, let's get a chance here, Pink. Right idea, Sim. Hey, gotta put it on the ground. Hey, Lawrence, Beckett. When we're checking in here, have the second player check in to this space here and have the first guy pull out. Because when Beckett, you come in from right there, you just bring the defender with you. But if Lars can get in behind the guys on their back, then he's not going to see him. You pull him away, Lars can come in behind.
And then Lars comes in that pocket. You take Carlos out, Lars comes in there.
Check in, help him right here.
Yeah. Just hold it there, Brendan. Beckett, Lars, come where you were at on that last goal kick. Lars, you were out here behind Beckett.
So I'm just supposed to
What?
get out?
No, what were you saying?
Well, Brito said that he wants me to drop and the other guy to come up.
Yeah,
But if I drop, he's just going to follow me.
go ahead. Lars, you were in behind here. Wyatt, you were over there. Switch. Yeah, and then,
Dropping, this gap is not open at all.
right, if he follows you, it's about timing what Brendan's talking about. So as you drop in, he's looking for Lars to come in and receive that from Cam. Right? That's what he's trying to say. Like the deeper one, pull out, and one of the back two come in. So have a rotation going there. If he doesn't follow you, then you're just getting it back foot and going. Okay, but if he does, then someone's filling this pocket. Okay, good. And it can be either one of you. Well, I think Brendan just wants you to get some more rotation there.
On your right, Clayton, on your right. Hey, on your right, Clayton.
Good. Good. Go on for that gap. Good patience, well done. Shift, Pink, get after it, come on. Good job, Reggie. Good. Stretch him, Wyatt. Back shoulder. Cam, bear in mind you'll have a full back line. So that ball might not be a good idea. Okay? Try and connect out and build out. Yeah, Floyd, super tight. Even if it's a good pass to Wyatt, he's going to be under immediate pressure with these two. So, Floyd, in that situation, I would just relax, draw some pressure, even go back and start again. Okay? Same again, Lars is out. Good, Wyatt's in. Love that rotation, well done, Blue. Good. Wyatt, Lars, good rotation. Yeah, that's good, Beckett. Good. Good. Good, Floyd. Good. Floyd, that was better. You really wanted to play this pass, but you thought it's too tight and you just came out. That's good. Good. Man up. Couple more, Blue. Boys, couple more balls. Grab some balls. Just two's good. 2 balls, then we're done. Clayton, that's good. Wyatt's got him. That's enough. That's good. Let's play.
Good, Eric's feet. Second, find him, support him. Third. Good.
Oh.
Clean it up.
Last one, Brendan. Let's make it a good one, Blue. Floyd.
I got you.
Good. Okay, boys, grab the gear. Bring it in.
Is that it?
Yeah. Okay, let's start with Brendan. What do you see? And Chaucer at the back.
Thought it was better when we can get the midfield movement right and find the backside midfielder. I feel like it opens up a lot of space and opportunity to go forward.
By the backside midfielder, you mean that the diagonal into the
one that
center?
drops.
Yeah.
The deeper
So
one
like
drops.
Beckett comes out and the deeper one comes in. Yeah. Okay.
Seems to be working well for us when we can do it.
Yeah. And then I think when we've gone into like our outside backs, finding that deeper centre mid again and then switching it out was pretty successful.
And the more patient we can be, the better. Because I feel like the more we move it across the back, the more disorganized the other team gets. The more we move it through the midfield, back and forth, the harder it is to keep up with us. The more teams have to run, the more tired they get, the easier it is for us to score goals.
What'd you see?
Yeah, if you're a center back, you're gonna drive. Just fucking go. Like you can't be half-assed, like wait a little bit, and then if you're gonna go back, go back. Just don't wait a little bit. So that was good. Just gotta go.
Okay. Centre backs, what did you see? Floyd, Cam?
Better space in the midfield. That had just like before we had like either two people coming in each other's space. Then later on we learned that just have our personal space while someone else finds it behind.
Yeah. If I was the centre back in that situation and I was driving up and closing that space, but you don't see much, there's not like everything's super tight, everyone's marked, I wouldn't be penetrating. Okay, I would just put my foot on it, turn back, play my keeper and get it out the other side or get it out the other side myself. Okay, so there was a few times where the centre backs tried to just penetrate centrally. Okay, but when the other team is compact and they're well organised, we can't afford to do that. Okay, if you're under immediate pressure, you can do that, like play to Wyatt, peel out, get it back, and create a little bit more space for yourself. Okay, but there was a few times we were just forcing it into areas that were super tight already. Okay, Lars, Beckett, and Wyatt are really good in those spaces, but we have to pick and choose our moments. We can't be forcing it every single time. Okay, because you're putting them under a lot of pressure to keep that ball and be creative for 80, 90 minutes. It's hard, okay? Like Brendan's saying, if we can just swing it and keep the ball going this way and be more patient with it, as a defender, that's like really frustrating, especially if you're trying to keep your shape because you're just moving here, then you're moving here, and you're trying to stay compact with your team, and then eventually I'm not going to do that work, all right? And then that's the moment to penetrate, okay? Because then I haven't stayed connected, and then their team are going to be less compact, and you'll find those pockets with that patience. Okay, so take a little more time to stretch them out. Yeah, good. Lars, Beckett, Wyatt, anything from you?
I think we just gotta like recognize like when to play the slip ball and when to keep it. So I feel like sometimes just kind of like and then like either play it, and then that's when we lose it. And we try and play after like kind of let it stall out.
Yeah,
Be confident with all the passes you're making. Like even if it's the wrong choice, you might as well do it like with pace instead of hit it with your purse.
yeah. See it, do it. I think sometimes we second guess ourselves, and then we end up making the pass that we decided on like 30 seconds earlier. And if we should just done it the first time, it would have been successful, right? The other thing I would say is if I'm checking in to go get it from my centre back and I don't get it, I'm not going to stay here. I'm going to peel out, move away, so then Lars can come in next, or Wyatt, right? So check in. If you don't get it, get back out and stretch him again. Good. Decent session. I think we figured some stuff out. Let's apply it as we move forward this week. Good. Let's get our strikers on 3. Help me with the gear. Let's get out here.
Yeah, strikers on 3. 1, 2, 3, strikers.
Thank you, boys.